this is a video, this is Paula, this is a video on how to clean a chicken. Okay, I had a frozen chicken that I had in the freezer, got it from Fresh and Easy, and I'm going to cook it. Now what I'm going to do is ultimately crock pot it and make some chicken and dumplings and chicken and rice from the one chicken. But I'm not going to show you how to do that, but just basically in cleaning the chicken. Now, when you're dealing with poultry, it's important to be kind of clean, wash your hands. What I did first of all with my chicken, though, is I put it in a large pan like this with a quarter cup of salt. And that enabled me to brine the chicken. That way, I did that yesterday, and that enabled me to, for the chicken to absorb some of the flavoring. Now, I'm going to wash my hands here first. You'll probably see me wash my hands a couple of times. So here is my whole chicken. Now, sometimes inside the chicken's cavity, there may be okay, well this is the key. here's a piece of fat that was just kind of sitting there. When I pushed it, it came off. But I'll kind of show you what to do with the fat in a minute. But you reach inside the chicken, and just to see if there's any anything like the liver that's still in there. Okay, and you just kind of look down there. If there's any kind of, I guess we'll say body parts, you'll want to pull those out. Like I said, specifically, sometimes the liver's still in there. And then you want to look in the back as well, kind of feel if there's kind of anything that I guess gland-wise that should be pulled out. Now you'll be able to look inside my chicken there. You see, let's see, there we go. Okay, so there's nothing there. Now, if this will happen to be a turkey, then there'd actually be what's called giblets, a little packet in there. I remember watching The View, and the lady on The View, she said, "Oh yeah, I made my first turkey, and I didn't take the giblets out." And so she cooked the turkey with the giblets inside. She didn't realize she was supposed to take those out. Anyways, there's nothing like that in this chicken. But like I said, you just kind of pull out like anything gland-wise, okay, and just kind of reach in there. And I just kind of, like, sometimes there's like fat pieces like that are on the inside. Okay, and then what you also want to do is take your knife, okay, and you want to kind of clean out the fatty areas. Like, for example, there's this little doodad right here. I usually take that off. It's a fatty piece, and normally we would do this on a cutting board. I'm being very careful. Probably I would advise a cutting board, but like I said, since I'm not really cutting the chicken up and I want you to be able to see it, I'm not going to do that. And then you see like this fatty piece right here. I'm going to cut this off as well, and you'll notice that I'm doing the knife away from myself. Let's see, this is a little, okay, there. Just cutting away the extra fat that's kind of flabby and all around. And let's see here. Okay, there we go. Okay, and I'll just kind of tear that off. And then on the other side, there's like this excess fat, which we really don't need. I hope you can see okay. Okay, once again, cutting away from myself. Like I said, normally I would be using a cutting board, but not at this moment. So, and then on the back side, you'll notice like inside the chicken, there's like these loose kind of fatty pieces. So I'm going to pull, it's on the inside of the skin. I'm going to pull out this excess fat that's like inside the skin, so that it kind of cleans it a little bit. Let me turn this way here. Okay, there we go. And see, there's like these little fatty areas, okay, inside there. Okay, so you look now, and it looks kind of fairly clean, okay? And then I'm also going to, okay, look a little bit more. Okay, then I'm also going to kind of cut away some of the fat And don't have to worry about losing taste because I'm going to leave the skin on in the microwave. It's just kind of this excess there. Okay, it's a little bit more bald than I would normally have it. So be careful kind of when you're cutting them away. And then kind of on the back side, I'm going to cut away a little bit too here. Okay. And, okay, a little bit more here. There, okay. And then what I am going to do, oops, looks like there's a little bit in the front too. What I'm going to do, and once again, checking on the inside. It looks pretty clean, okay. Then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to place my chicken back into the pan that it was in, okay. All the water's gone, so when it comes to brining, you do not save your brine water, okay. And then I'm going to, okay, kind of try not to touch the sink, try not to touch the water there, but I'm going to, on one side of my sink, wash my hands, okay. And then on the next side of my sink, I'm going to run the cold water through the inside of the chicken. And I'm sorry I'm not able to really show this to you. Sorry, but my chicken is in the pan, and I'm running water on the outside through the middle of the chicken. Okay, and then I'm going to wash my hands. Okay. Okay, and then of course I have this in here. And this gets thrown into the trash. The fat gets thrown into the trash. And then I'm going to pour out this water here. I'm going to just rinse this out really quick. Okay. And that's rinsed out. Wash my hands while I'm at it here. And now I'm going to take out my washed chicken. There we go. So he's been cleaned on the inside, kind of cleaned on the outside. Now sometimes I know they say don't bother, rinsing your chicken, but I think it's important to rinse it. And then I'm going to take a paper towel and just pat him or her dry, or I guess it's a her, I guess, pat her dry. And now she is ready to be cooked. Okay, like I said, she's going into the crock pot with 2 teaspoons of butter and with a finely cut up onion, and that's going to be the prep for my cooking the chicken in the crock pot to make my chicken and dumplings and my chicken and rice. Okay, great. So this is my chicken here. Now, one very important thing to do, however, is like when you're dealing with poultry, once again, you want to keep being sanitary, cleaning up, in other words. And two of the things that I use in my kitchen very often are to clean is tea tree oil and then also vinegar and water. Both of these are antibacterial, antimicrobial, and they're very good as far as being a cleaner. So what I'm going to do is the area that I was using, where the chicken was, just in case any juice or anything, I put some tea tree oil in there, and I put down some vinegar. I'm going to take my cloth. Let's see, actually what I think I'll do first is I will take a paper towel and wipe this down. Okay, because a paper towel is disposable, so that's my first wipe there. And then I'm going to take a little bit more vinegar, a little bit more tea tree oil, and I take my dishcloth and I wipe it down. Now it has a fresh smell. And like I said, instead of using chemicals to clean, I use these because they're very good to clean. You can look online to kind of confirm that, but they're good at, like I said, keeping things clean. Now when it comes to like my pot, hot. And my knife, I'm going to use some hot water and some dish soap to clean that really good. But the other thing that I'm going to do is, because I'm working near the sink and I've touched, I've touched the handles of the sink, I am also going to spray the handles of my sink with the tea tree oil and the vinegar, just to make sure that I get all the germs left over from chicken. All right, well, that's how to clean a chicken. And later, I'll come back and kind of maybe show you the recipes that I'm going to do with the chicken. Anyways, thanks. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. And please, sign up for my YouTube channel, and you'll have my upcoming videos. All right, take care. Bye.